The question is if I'm a guy or a woman that wants to transition out of my current thing or is about to transition out of my current thing, military, law enforcement, whatever the case, some other government agency, and I want to get into this. How do I do that effectively so that I don't walk into the lion's den right away? What is the pathway? What's the pathway and how do I do it?
Honestly, man, and I really, it's funny because I get asked this question weekly, right, in my DMs. And I created the best pipeline that I can come up with to do this, because like nothing against a lot of schools out there. It's like, I mean, taking it back to the beginning, right? You've got to understand that if you have an awesome background, if you have a tactical background, you understand basic tactics. You understand probably how to protect somebody. You understand, how to do kind of the tactical side of the house when it comes to this stuff. You just need to like see it once or twice, walk through it and get like, that training, and then you're good. But when I got asked this question for years, I would kind of be like, well, go to this really high-end school. But then they'd go to the high-end school and they'd learn how to do executive protection. And then they'd be coming back being like, all right, cool. Like I went to this high-end school. Like,
I'm ready. I've arrived, right?
like, well, what are you doing to find jobs? How, what does your resume look like? What does your LinkedIn look like? Do you know how to interview for this type of thing? And they're like, well, I have these tactical schools. And I'm like, that's cool. But like, do you understand the service industry? Do you understand, what have you done to make it so that I know you can interact with a client? Because like I said, social dynamics, I got to know that I can put you in a car with a principal and they're not going to feel like militarized or starchy, or you're not going to make us all look weird by the time we get to the destination. So the answer that I've come up with, honestly, that's been the best is, the school that I put together called the League of Executive Protection Specialists, man, where honestly, I literally walk you through how to rewrite your resume so you don't send me a resume that's all like over militarized and it actually like doesn't help you at all. I show you like what's going to help you. I show you how to rewrite and set up your LinkedIn, because that's really what I'm going to look at when we start looking into you. I show you how to interview. I show you how to interface with your team so that you actually don't rub them the wrong way and they don't like assassinate you. I show you how to interface with clients, principals, the royal court, all the relationships around the principal, because that's being able to gain cultural equity is really how you stay in the place. You can get hired because you have a sub-second draw and you're a Navy SEAL. You might get hired, but your survivability, if it has everything to do with your ability to gain cultural equity with the corporate structures around your client, with the royal court, the relationships around your client, and the nanny mafia. If you can't get in good with the nanny mafia, bro, you know what I mean? Like, so there's levels to this thing. And then, I connect these professionals with a group of professionals, an international group of professionals, and they share opportunities. And so you start getting plugged into the work. And then lastly, I come on to a Zoom call just like this twice a month, and I coach you through any sticking points you're having. Gotcha. And I walk dudes into the game. I just walk them in, and it's worked for, we have just about 300 students at this time. And the reports honestly, man, it puts fuel in my tank. It's been something that has blessed me more than I ever could have imagined, so that's the answer to that one. Cause I get hit with that one all the time. And I'm like, it's an honor to be able to help people have the careers they want.